shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre and post snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Whoa! And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Steelers.
They'll stay on the ground. Into space. Inside the 35. 20. 15. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
That's the score. Steelers 7, Cowboys nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. The strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On second down, Hurts. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Hurts now. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
I know, I'm biased, but listen, You can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. That was in a critical situation.
Oh, Buckley has fumbled. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cowboys. Offense and Hurts ready for this two-point attempt.
The Cowboys.
Now they're set up to throw.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a toss, right side. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, but you think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short bomb punt.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Dallas.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The offense and Hurts ready for this two-point attempt.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. Pushed out to his right. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Set to kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return starts from the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Second and a yard. They send the tight end in motion. On second down, they run the counter. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And it's third down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
And the Steelers first down.
He'll look to throw. Rolling right, he'll air one out for Higgins. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 52 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Higgins sent in motion. They'll look to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Higgins sent in motion. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And they will finally run him down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab,
really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Here's 2nd and 2.
35-yard line.
Hurts to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
This caught right side by Worthy. That's a timeout. It's Dallas. It's their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That'll be intercepted. That's the Hall of Famer Darrelle Revis. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hanson for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Hurts. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Cowboys.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Point conversion.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Forced out left. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Steelers 13. Young way to 17.
this one away after the touchdown. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From 23, here's second down and 6. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Greg Olsen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. They're going to work this down inside the 45. So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Back to the ground after the penalty. Right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's to the right side, and caught by Olsen. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
To the air now on first and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here comes second and 4. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Brenton Strange. Touchdown Steelers. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
That ties the game at 24.
wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes Worthy to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings up second down.
Here's second down. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now Hurts on fourth down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down by Green. A gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Here comes Barkley. He shows off a little footwork. Walking his way for a run of 8. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on third down. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. Now on second and long. Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. A run with Barkley. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Here we go. First and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now, here's a timeout. They will indeed take it with 5 seconds left. Chance for a field goal to win this game. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time.